Hi everyone, my name's Amy Sankrin and I'm our externship director. And an externship is basically just an internship for credit. So let me try to tell you some about our program. At Michigan Law, we have two types of externships. We have a full-time externship and a part-time externship. And a full-time externship is just all of your credits for the semester. You work at a nonprofit or government agency and you take a 1-credit class with me. Students go all over the world, all over the United States, or stay right in Ann Arbor to do a full-time externship, just a nonprofit or government agency of your choice. For our part-time externships, you do work while also taking other classes. And so you can get 3, 4, or 5 credits doing a part-time externship. And students work mostly in local placements near Ann Arbor because traditionally they've also been having to take classes. But since COVID started, students have been able to do part-time externships all over the country too. So the sky's the limit. This semester, I have a student who's at the SEC for the first time ever as a part-time extern. We often have full-time externs, but I've got a part-time extern at the SEC this semester, so dream big. We also have some international programs that are more established. So we have the placements set up in advance. In Geneva especially, students spend an entire semester in Geneva. Students do international human rights work, but we've also got trade and in-house counsel work, and so it's more than just international law, but you spend the semester in Geneva, Switzerland. We have a program in South Africa that's much more direct services work, and we've had this program since apartheid ended in the 90s, and so we've sent over 100 students to work at nonprofits in South Africa, helping the South African NGOs apply their new constitution. There's a lot of unsettled law in South Africa because their constitution is so young. We also have a program in India, and India is full of possibilities. There's so many startups in India. It's such a big, vibrant place. There's all sorts of placements in India. So if you're interested in any of these programs, full-time, part-time, or the full-time programs in South Africa, Geneva, or India, I would be delighted to speak with you. Students have worked at so many amazing places. DOJ, the State Department, the Senate Judiciary Committee, legal aid, all over the place, prosecutors' offices, public defender offices, environmental placements. We've got everything. If it's something you didn't get to try for your summer, one of your 2 summers, an externship is that third bite at the apple. So it's a way to try a placement you would have never gotten to try otherwise. I hope you'll reach out to me. I hope you'll ask me your questions. I'm happy to help you find placements. I'm happy to put you in touch with past externship students, and I'm really excited to see where you go and the good work that you do.
And I'm currently working for Senator Feinstein on the Senate Judiciary Committee. I've had a really, really wonderful opportunity to be a part of this organization. I've had a very, very positive experience since I've been working with the Senate Judiciary Committee. I've been involved in several things, including some work for the Supreme Court nomination that's coming up. I've had an opportunity to see the difference between how legal work and policy work intersect and how they're quite different in certain aspects. And I've just had a really wonderful time getting a chance to meet some of the most compassionate and driven individuals in the field who have decided to dedicate their life to public service with their law degree, and it's just been a really phenomenal experience. I think one of the best moments that I've had thus far is just getting an opportunity to get random coffee chats with a lot of the people in the office. We have a lot of very, very qualified individuals who have worked for presidential, worked in the White House as White House counsel, who have went and worked on various campaigns, who have worked for different private companies, private law firms, and just seeing how they've bounced back and forth through public and private sector and the various reasons why they do so has just been an invaluable experience. And so that's my pitch for the externship program, is just that especially full-time, I've couldn't have gone a different way with this. I just feel like the experience is invaluable. I've had so many opportunities to meet with so many people that I would not have had if I wouldn't have been a part of this externship. And just having the support of Professor Amy and other members in the class to see how to best navigate, especially this virtual externship experience. So thank you.
This semester, I'm externing full-time at the Securities and Exchange Commission Office of International Affairs. I knew I wanted to do an externship from pretty early on in law school, in part because I really like working with people, and I found out that I actually miss the working world, which came as a surprise to me. But I really enjoy the back and forth, having coworkers, and learning in that way, learning by doing. So an externship was a really good option for me since I'd already completed time in a clinic. I wanted to go abroad originally, but that didn't work out because of COVID. I'm completing the internship or the externship virtually though at the SEC, and it's working out really well. The Office of International Affairs was a good fit for me too, because they do international work, and they also do a broad variety of work across all of the different departments of the SEC, which is extremely cool because I get to see a little bit of everything that the SEC does, from trading and markets and corporation finance to enforcement. So it was a great fit for me, and I feel like I've already learned a ton. The work is really substantive, and I am doing everything from writing legal memos and answering legal questions, to analyzing statutes and regulations, to helping respond to requests and also send requests to other foreign regulators. There's a broad variety of work that touches the SEC that I wasn't aware of, including membership to all of the international regulatory bodies and coordinating organizations, and that also all runs out of the office. Honestly, I can't say enough good things about doing an externship. It's really, I think, helped take my experience in law school to the next level. I'm getting very substantive feedback on the work that I do, and I feel like I'm really moving forward and progressing as an attorney, and that I am going to be that much more prepared for practice when I graduate. I'd be happy to speak with anyone if you're interested or starting the externship search, and I hope that you find it as rewarding as I do.